This is a 2012 4Runner limited four-wheel drive with the 6-cylinder. I believe this applies to all 5th gen 4Runners for the crankshaft position sensor. Looks like this guy here. Almost impossible to find if you don't know where to look. And it's pretty obnoxious to get to. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is get underneath the car, jack it up, obviously, and if you have a lift, put it on the lift. Take off the two shields here, so that one comes off first. That one was, I believe, 14 millimeter bolts or 12. And then same thing with this one in the front here. And this one has 4, but then it doesn't come all the way off. It kind of just swings down off the top of the car. You kind of have to, there's a couple of pins that it sits in that you have to push, and then it'll come right down. Once you get underneath, the first thing you're going to have to do is unbolt that AC line mount here. So it's just a single bolt right up here, and it screws in right there. So you're going to have to take that out just to allow yourself some wiggle room. And then from the top of the car, you're going to want to get a wrench on the belt tensioner. I believe that was a 13, or no, that was a 14. Turn it counterclockwise to loosen up the belt and take the belt off of the AC clutch here. Then you're going to want to take your wheel off, in whatever particular order. Take your wheel off, and then there's a little splash shield here you can just pop off. It rips very easily, so if you don't want to replace it, just be extra careful. Use a proper pin pulling tool, and you won't damage it. And then when you get up here, you can see on the AC clutch and compressor right here, there's a nut that goes there, and then right behind those two lines, you can barely see the metal from where it sits. There you go. Right behind those two, there's another bolt, and then underneath there are another 2 bolts. So you have one right there, and then let's see if I can get a shot here. So there's one there, and then there's another one right there. So there's 2 bolts right there. Once you get all 4 of those out, you can just kind of push the AC clutch air compressor, and then just wiggles here. It's easier if you do this from the side and with 2 hands. There you go. It just kind of slides on that rail there. And once you pull that out, it will finally reveal the crankshaft position sensor right there. So that went bad on me today. Car wouldn't want to start, through a bunch of trouble codes. And I've never had one so difficult to get to. And there is a 10 millimeter bolt. Oh, you can't even see it from down here. I don't know where you can see it from. Right up there. You can barely see the shine of the bolt. It's very difficult to get to. You can get a 10 millimeter socket on there and work it right here from below. And then once it gets kind of loose, you can't really get a finger and a thumb in there, just 2 fingers, and sit there and mess with it until you can get that out. There is a connector on there. It's just spring loaded. Just put a screwdriver on that yellow piece, push it towards the back of the car. It'll pop right off. You don't have to push a button. It's just, you can just use that screwdriver. There also is a connector for the AC compressor as well right there that has to get disconnected before you can pull that out. So hopefully you watch the whole video before you try yanking on that. And then once you get that out and get that replaced, it goes in a lot easier than it comes out. And then it's just everything in the reverse order, and you'll be good to go. So if it wasn't for a forum post, there was one post with instructions on how to do this, I would have never found it. And there's no YouTube video that I could find that explains where it is and how to get to it. So hopefully this helps somebody, and good luck out there.